What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of our free-to-play to main account series. This episode, once again, we are going to try building up our silver stash. We are currently at 186,000 silver. We were around 60,000 last episode. I want to make this episode a bit longer, and I want to get as much silver as possible. We really do have to grind for that silver so we can get premium. I think the next episode, though, we're going to be doing a little bit of grinding on our gear because we're still tier 4 on our main gear. We've been focusing on making silver for quite some time. So just like the last couple episodes, we are starting off by just gathering a little bit. Once we're done gathering, we're going to go back, sell it off. And then I also have another method of making silver that I'm going to show you guys in this episode. A lot of you guys in the comment section below told me that I haven't gotten any journals. And you're correct. I actually missed out on a bunch of silver by not buying journals. So I have around 5 journals, tier 3 croppers journal, and I'm gonna fill them up and sell them. It's a very good way to make extra money when you're gathering, when you just buy journals and fill them up. So I did forget to do this. Thank you guys for letting me know in the comment section below. Alrighty, we filled our tier 3 journals completely full. We also gathered a bunch of the harvester nodes. Now we're gonna go sell off our tier 3 journeyman full journals, and I think we're gonna make, I'm gonna say around 10,000. We bought each for 1.5k if we look at the market right now. Yeah, around 1.5k, and then we can sell them each individually for around 2,000. Actually no, 3,000. So we're gonna make a lot of money, roughly 11 to 12,000 by just having the journals in our inventory. We really didn't do much. So I'm just going to undercut it by like 3 and then just sell it off. And there we go. I'm going to go refine everything and we'll see how much we made from just gathering for 30 minutes. So if we check our orders that we have in our market, we have 17,000 from our journals. We have 12,000 from tier 4.1 and 50,000 from flat 4. So if we add everything, we made roughly 70,000. And we are definitely upwards of the 200,000 silver mark. We also had 2 rare fine cloth that are going to sell for 4,000. So not much money there. But I think what I'm going to do now is put all of this in my chest, and I want to do the 3 expeditions because I want to get the sigils, and those sigils are going to sell for a lot. Some of them sell for 50k each, and the expeditions are pretty easy to do. So I'm gonna put everything away. I am going to buy a whole new armor set for 4.1, maybe flat 4, and we're gonna go do those expeditions. We are all armored up and ready to go. As you can see, a full 4.1 set except our cape. And let's go ahead and do, this is a tier 4 expedition, so we're going to get the tier 4 sigil. I think I need a little bit more for the tier 5, because I need the tier 5 expert reaver to be able to do the tier 5 expeditions. And that's when we can get the tier 5 royal sigil, and that sells for quite some cash. So we do need an additional 4k fame, so let's go ahead and get started. Please give me at least like 700 fame. If not... oh no, actually, yeah, we didn't hit it. We are literally 300 fame away to do a tier 5 expedition. It's fine. I'm gonna go into like a normal zone and just hit a mob or something. So here we go, tier 4 sigil. We also get some stuff, I think, if we talk to him. We got a lot of silver as well, around 2,000. Not a lot, actually. So let's see if we get stuff. I completely forgot how... yeah, never mind. We don't have to talk to him. I never do expeditions, so that's it. I'm gonna go hit a mob in a random zone so we can get tier 5. I wonder if even this mob is gonna give me 300 fame. Right? Nope. So we gotta kill this one as well. It's pretty easy. I actually like this build a lot. This like nade that you drop, or this like bomb, it's actually very good, and it one-shot things. Especially in that tier 4 expedition. There we go, tier 5, or the expert reaver. Now we can do a tier 5 expedition. So let's go ahead, go back and do that for that tier 5 royal sigil. I completely forgot that there's a daily cooldown for these expeditions, so we're not going to be able to do a tier 5. The next one is going to be available in 7 hours for a tier 5 sigil. So you only get that sigil for that first expedition of the day, and we did a tier 4 instead of a tier 5. However, I think the tier 4 sigil still sells for quite some cash. I'm going to say around 20k, maybe, possibly, maybe not. Maybe I'm overestimating the amount of silver this sells for. Let's check here. Let's remove that. Yeah, I was correct. 31k. So it's even more. So let's go ahead and sell it off right here. And there we go. We made 30k by literally just sitting around doing the easiest quote-unquote dungeon expedition possible. So let's begin with another money-making method. This is probably one of the most popular methods, and a lot of you guys probably do this method, and that is when you salvage artifacts to get runes, souls, or relics. I have a specific document, Excel sheet that I do to calculate my profitability. I don't want to share with you all because I do use that in my main account. This is actually one of the main money-making methods currently, and that is, doing this method here. So I don't want to share my full secret, but I'm just going to be doing this in this account. All you do is pretty much calculate how much the rune, souls, or relics sell for, and then try finding artifacts that are selling for very cheap. So from my Excel sheet that I have on my other monitor, it tells me that currently, if I want to make profit on tier 6 artifacts, I have to buy tier 6 artifacts that are cheaper than 4,000 silver. And as you can see, there is a bunch that are cheaper than 4,000 silver. So let's go ahead and buy everything up to 3,900, and then we'll salvage them, come back, and we'll see how much money we made. All right, so it looks like we have 463 tier 6 runes. We did get 8,000 silver back by salvaging that. So we spend around 137,000 for these runes. And if we sell them off, I do sell them into buy orders. Or if you want to make more money, create your own sell order. But we made 139,000, so we profited about 12,000 silver. Now, it's not a lot, but if you have more silver, more resources, and more, if you do more research, you're gonna make a lot of money doing this method. However, I just found a quick little secret, and you guys can't really duplicate it because I'm about to fill whatever is happening right here, and that is someone is purchasing 6,697 tier 5 runes for 140, which is only 8 silver than the sell orders. And I am going to buy a bunch. Well, I can't buy a bunch, but a bunch of tier 5 runes because they're selling for pretty cheap. So I have to buy them under 1,750 from my calculator. And as you can see, there's a bunch. We are in a sticky situation because I think someone else noticed this and they purchased a bunch of the relics. So we did get cut. Someone's already doing this. So we only got 24 relics here, and that's not going to give us a lot. That's going to give us, 300 of those runes. But if he doesn't sell them, I'm going to wait a little bit. But if he doesn't sell them, I'm going to go into another city that sells the runes for cheap and transport them here. I don't think he's going to fill those 6,000 runes that someone put up. So if we sell that, we're up 166. Oh, very good. So I'm here in Fort Sterling. I just bought a tier 3 transport ox, and as you can see, tier 5 runes are selling for 102 all the way to probably 130. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna stack up as much as possible, transport them all the way to Thethfort, and sell them for 140, which is gonna give me a profit between 30 and 20 silver per rune that I buy, which is not gonna make us a lot of money because I only have 160,000 silver. But if I had a lot more, if I had millions, I could have purchased a whole bunch and kept selling them to that person for 140 at 6,000 runes. I really wish I had more silver, man. A lot of people are selling so many runes for 107, 110, but we are out of cash, so we were able to get around 1,500 runes, and again, 30 silver in profit per rune is a solid amount of cash that we're going to be getting back. Now, I have to transport it, so I do have to spend some time transporting it. But the thing about transporting between the outer cities, not Caerleon, is that you can usually avoid the red zones. So if they do get you down on a yellow zone, you're not going to lose a lot. You're going to pretty much keep everything except the durability. So I'm going to do about 3 yellow zones, and then this zone, and then 3 more yellow zones, and then I'll be there in Thethfort. Please have your buy order up, sir. Please don't let me down like this. He does. Only 600 of them got filled. What? So I think we're at 212,000 silver. That run right there literally made us 50,000 silver. It took me, I'm gonna say 7 minutes to get from this city to the other, so it was kind of boring, but I just put another video on the side, and that's it. We could go back and do that run as many times as possible until all of these orders get filled, and we will be making between 50 and 60,000 every run. Except we have more silver now, so we're able to buy more runes, so we're able to make between 80 and 90,000 per run. I might be able to do that. So how much does this ox sell here? Let's check. I think less than when we bought it, but we lost like a little bit. Like, I think I'm gonna keep doing that until we hit as much as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and do another run. Second run, boys. This time we are close to 2 stacks of tier 5 runes. I might not be able to hit another run because I am filling the orders. So there's probably only 4,000 orders left for the tier 5 runes. But yeah, 2 stacks. We're probably gonna make roughly 60 to 70,000 in this run. I'm gonna try hitting this run less than 10 minutes. And we'll see how much we made in around 10 minutes. And we are back in Thetfort. Now this run, I actually had a timer, and we made that run in 7 minutes and 38 seconds and 91 milliseconds. So 7 minutes and 38 seconds. And we're gonna profit 60K, I would say. The only thing is, I'm scared if all of these orders got filled, which they didn't. Only a couple got filled. And look at that, 256,000. So actually, we didn't make that much. I really thought we were going to make more. However, I didn't keep in count that in Fort Sterling, the prices of those runes are going up because I'm buying them out. So I don't think I want to do another run. I mean, it is worth it. 7 minutes, we made like 40K. We're like a beginner account, so we really don't have any other ways to make money. Can I take out my ox so I can sell it off? So, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. Yeah, I thought about it. I'm not doing another run. If we look at the marketplace here in Thetfort, I do have a bunch of sell orders for the stuff that I gathered today. And that's like another 70,000. So we are up to 320-ish, I'm going to say, after all of these orders get filled. And I also want to try to start fishing on this account because I've always said the fishing is very profitable. Because if we look at the price of eels, tier 7, which is, how do I go to food? Fish, consumables, fish. There's 65,000 silver for 1 eel, and you can easily get like, I'm gonna say 7 to 10 eels every 30 minutes, plus other fish that you get. So you can make a lot of money once you are tier 6 fishing, and you can get the tier 7 eels. So I'm gonna start fishing. So let's go ahead and buy everything we need to fish. It's been quite some time, guys. I actually haven't fished in this game in over like 6-7 months, so it feels good to fish. I didn't buy any of the seaweed salads because they do cost a lot, and I don't have that much silver. So if I was doing this in a higher tier, I would buy the seaweed salads so I get that 20% faster boost to fishing, which is very helpful. But I did get some bait, only tier 1 bait, or starting off slow, and we want to get to tier 4 as fast as possible because, of course, like every other gathering little node here, you get the gear once you're tier 4, and the gear helps you out a lot with the gathering yield. Also, remember guys, eat your fish if you're low tier because they will give you fame. So there's a lot of people who actually buy out a bunch of fish in the market and then they just eat it, and that's how they level up fishing. So we got 15 fame there for fishing by just catching the fish and then eating them. Alright, we reached the tier 4 zone. I used 6 learning points to be able to research this, and now we are tier 4 fishing. The thing about fishing is that it's completely different than the other gathering nodes. So for example, something like the harvester or the mining, it has 5 different nodes that you can level up for each tier. For fishing, there's only 1 node, and that is the fisherman node. And it kind of works like if you're leveling up your armor set or your weapon. Every 10 levels or so, no, not every 10 levels, but for the first 10 levels, you can get to tier 5, and then at level 30, you can get tier 6, level 6, you can get tier 7, and level 100, you get the tier 8 stuff. So it's a little bit easier to level up than the other nodes. That's why I always say that you should level up fishing to make profit or money. And we also have the fisherman specialist, which helps you out while fishing with your item power, as well as fishing yield, as well as fishing speed. So fishing, very good. You should always do this. Let's try hitting a little bit more on our fisherman's node. Alright, we're done fishing for today. Let's see how much we can sell. Again, not a lot. Fishing, you don't get a lot, but some of them do sell for quite some cash. So this is probably not worth it. The clams here give me 100 fame each, so they might sell for a little bit. Not worth it at all. As well as this, probably not worth it either. So again, fishing at the beginning is not going to make you any money, but if you stick with it, these extra super rare fish, like the tier 7 eels, as well as the tier 8, what's the tier 8 fish? I completely forgot the name of it. Consumable fish. Yeah, these as well sell for a lot, and you get a lot of these if you're in a tier 7 zone. So they sell for 5,000 each. So since they don't sell for much, what you do is you eat them all. And we are 10% for, you know, level 2 fishing, and we have to get to level 10. Also, we're able to get our gathering gear. We might do fishing next episode, so stay tuned with that. So let's eat all of our fish, and we get like 20 for tier 4 each. And as you can see, it's just going to keep going up in the percentage up here. And that's how easy it is. If you really do have the cash and you haven't leveled up any fishing, just buy as much fish as possible and then just start eating them. I think tier 5 fish is probably the best thing you can eat. Can I eat clams? I can eat clams. Very good. So I'm going to finish eating all of this fish and we'll end off the episode. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We made a lot of cash. So next episode, we're probably going to have 310,000 silver if all of our orders get sold. We are doing pretty good. We might do a little bit of fame farming next episode because we're kind of falling behind. Not really, because we want to focus on getting premium. But yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. And yeah, peace.